and we removed the headliner, or called the bulkhead. It was a very tricky job to do because the seats were going a little bit under the floor, but I managed to cut it out, and I will fill this remainings. Now it's all dirty, but I will not remove the floor because as you can see, there is no roof. So this is my height, and you see I'm 1 meter and 86-7 centimeters, and this is 182-3. So if I will go up with the floor, I will lose even further more. So I will just put the carpet down if needed. And now we are starting with the sound deadening. I went with the Weaver one. Previously we cleaned the roof with some alcohol stuff, and here we go. We will see the progress. Hope so. I'm also planning to keep these original liners, to use it because they are very good quality, made from plywood, and they are very light. My goal here in this build will be not to go too much heavy with the weight inside, because from the experience, the worst thing that you can do when you're building van, it's loaded with a lot of unnecessary stuff. Let's see how it goes. I've done one. You will see the sound after, and the difference after. You see the progress, why this is so important. And for hold the van, I think that it's around maybe 40-50 euros. Half day of work only to get this done. It will be a long project. Very long. Now I need to remove the headliner, all the controls here, to insulate it also, because there is no insulation underneath, and condensation can drip and go into the windscreen. First you need to remove these plastics here, and not to damage them, it's good to have tool like this. It's a very cheap. I bought it from AliExpress, around maybe 15 euros. If you go, for example, here with a metal piece, you can damage the corners, but if you go with the plastic, so this plastic, it's more softer than the car plastic, and you will not damage the car plastic, you will damage the plastic on the tool. And just like that, the headliner is down. No, it was not just like that. Those clips are very hard to remove. Even though I bought some pliers, I will show you now in a second, it was hard to remove. Now I'm happy. Look at this. And finally, headliner is back. Everything's perfect, nothing cracked, and insulation is done all the way inside. I forgot to film before, and here is the signal for back camera. and power for the camera. It will look something like this. This is the mirror and it's built-in camera, the screen inside, and also the front driving camera. Even in the night the progress must be done. Today I almost finished all wiring and insulation, and I also drew the lines where will be kitchen, toilet, fridge, spare bed, and on the back from the line there, main bed and the garage area. This is a big project and I didn't expect that I will need to think so much, but I will try to keep it simple and I will try to put as less weight as possible in the build, because I really don't want additional weight to take down my performance off-road. So I will not go with cabinets, a lot of wood and stuff. I will try to go light cabinet bags instead of wood wardrobe, and basically that's it. It will be pretty much similar as a setup in Transporter, but with one spare bed that will act as a living room and kitchen. Basically that's it, because over the years and the time that I've spent camping and traveling, I come to conclusion that I need some stuff and other things are necessary. For example, in my Transporter, the closets only making problems when going off-road, rattling and opening, so I needed to latch them, and I will try to avoid all the mistakes that I've done before in my previous build. So basically I'm focused myself on good insulation, good electrical system, and decent off-road performance. And we are putting solar panels in the evening all day, and I forgot to film. So it will be 2 panels. This one is old one from T5 and another one same. It's better to get used to it than let it rot. And this is the van from my friend. It's a company called Electrus. You can see here the number. If anybody needs excellent electrician and solar panel installer, here's the recommendation. You will have the best guy doing your electrical work around. The panels will go on these rails, L profiles, and they will go all the way on the roof, and in the middle of them solar panels. And Bruno gave us some very good chocolate, Śliwka from Poland. And the cables are going inside. So these are from the front solar panel plus and minus, and from the rear one, and those two holes for the rear lights that will be mounted on solar panels, and those one will be controlled by the driver's position. And doctor, for electricity, what time is it? 1:24 in the morning. I need to extend those cables from the camera adapter and let them here on the permanent plus and ACC plus. So as you can see, it's hard to film here. So this row is permanent plus and this row is ACC plus switches or fuses, and you just let in those two, and the open one is a ground that goes here on the ground point. Those connectors are Vago connectors, so you can wire in a moment. It opens like this and like this. So this is for example plus. One wire comes here and extends from here. This is not plus and minus. You need to be careful. And now everything is plugged in just for the test. As you can see, here it goes. And now we'll see if it works. Let's check if it works. The rear camera was not working because one idiot forgot to connect it. And we have a back camera and front camera, but the sunshine is fucking me up today, really. Everything works perfect. And here are the cables for the DC to DC charger. And also I've put 220 watts for the battery charger, so I can supply battery charger from inverter. And hello again. So I have my new setup here for working. I will show you around. Welcome to my crib. As you can see, here's a small building and my van is just in front of it, and the transporter is also there. You can see it through the window. So I have a bed and I have a place to work. This is my setup. I try to use the stative from my camera, but it's also good for the lamp. And now I'm assembling the kitchen. We will see how it will go. And a little bit of black mold. You know, in Balkans. You know, in Balkans we die like a real man. We are not pussies. Mask, all gear, equipment. Oh, you know those who are working restoration of the old cars. They see a little bit of mold inside and immediately mask 1,000 euro. Not happening here. They're like a real man in Balkan. See you. And some progress is visible. It starts to look like a cabinet. And just like that, I'm on the face to mount the sink. And before cutting or measuring or anything, you need to tape the surface. So when you cut, you will not get peel-offs. And the second part, it's marking everything. And just like that, the sink fits perfectly in the center. And second thing, the mount on the kitchen is induction cooker, sorry, yes, really sorry. I misunderstood this word. Hooker, no, cooker. Induction cooker, a hooker. Hooker or cooker? Cooker. And the first thing is done. Everything fits nicely. Intentionally I left here place so you can put something, and this small cooker is enough. I think it will be good. And here I have a automatic faucet, the new one that can be rotated 360, and here it will be tank with drinkable water and with gray water from the sink. And this, so from the door side, like a van is now, the kitchen will be in this direction inside, and the back I will cover with quality plywood. Maybe make some table when you want to open and sit outside, or to fill the water or drain water from this part, so you don't need to carry all around inside and outside. And the very important thing is to put silicone all around the edges. I also have done here under the sink. When it gets dry, this type of shitty recycled wood tends to break if there is no silicone all the way around the cut. And the kitchen is done. So with this I will try to wrap up this episode. I hope you like it, and I hope that you get some ideas or see something maybe that you will need one day. And see you in the next van build. Bye bye.